Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Professor Amira Samir, a mathematics teacher. If you like my channel content, don't forget to press like button and press subscribe to receive all the new lessons. Welcome year 6. In this session, we will take how can we find the least common multiple or the LCM. First, let's solve the homework we took last time. How can I find the GCF of 10 and 15? The GCF of 10 and 15. So I have to draw a factor 3 of 10 and a factor 3 of 15 and then get the common. If I want to draw, this will be 2 and 5. Both of them are prime numbers. 15, 3, and 5. The common number is 5, so this will be the GCF. Number B, from the opposite diagram, GCF. How can I get the GCF? It's inside the intersecting area. In this Venn diagram, I find two numbers, 2 and 3. When I multiply 2 by 3, this will be the GCF. Number C. Which of the following are relatively prime numbers? What the meaning of relatively prime numbers? The relatively prime numbers are numbers whose only common factor is 1. So when I get the GCF, it will be only 1 because no common factors between both numbers. This will be 35 and 16. If I use the factor 3, 35 I can get it by 3 and 7. 16 I can get it by, for example, 4 times by 4, and 4 2 and 2 times 2, and 4 also 2 times 2. Okay, so the prime factors of 35 is 3 and 7. The prime factors of 16 is 2, 2, 2, 2. So no common factors. So the GCF will be 1. These two numbers called relatively prime numbers. The last question is, which of the following is not a prime number? As we said last time, 1 is not a prime number. Why? It has only one factor, which is 1. Now, how can I find the LCM? The lowest common multiple. The lowest common multiple of 25 and 30. I can use the factor 3. 25. How can I get 25? I multiply 5 by 5. Then 30. I multiply 2 by 15. 2 is a prime number, so go to the next and the other branch. And how can I get 15? By multiply 3 by 5. Both of them are prime factors. Now let's write 25. I write it 5 times 5. Then 30. 2 times 3 times 5. I have to write 5 under 5. Then I have 2, then 3. I don't have here 2 and 3, so I have to put it out. LCM, we will take all the factors. Take the factor from each column, then find their product. That means I have here 5. When we get the GCF, we take only the common. But in LCM, I will take all the factors. So I have here, for example, 5. So I will take this 5. Here, 5 and no 5 under this 5, but I will take this 5. I have only 2. Take it. 3. We will take it, then multiply all of these numbers to get the product. 5 times 5, 25. 25 times 2, 50. 50 times 3 equals 150. So the LCM is 150. How can I find the LCM of 18 and 24? First, let's get the prime factors of 18 and 24. the prime factors of 18. Use the factor 3. I can get 18 by multiply 3 by 6. And can also make it by 2 by 9. Okay, so I will do it 3 times by 6. 3 is a prime factor, so I'll put circle around it. Let's get the factors of 6. I can get it by multiply 2 by 3. 2 is a prime factor, 3 is a prime factor. Now let's start with 24. I can get by multiply 2 by 12 and 3 by 8 and 4 by 6. So I choose 4 by 6. 4 is not a prime number. How can I get 4? 2 times 2. 6 is not a prime number. I can get it by multiply 2 by 3. All of these are prime factors. Now I write 18. How can I get 18? 2 times 3 times 3. I write 2 times 3 times 3. 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 3, 18. This is correct. How can I get 24? 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 3, 24. How can I write it? I have to write 2 under this 2. Here. I have another 2, but I don't have 2 in the factors in 18. I have only 1, 2. So I will put the other 1 outside. Another 2, put it outside. Then 3, I have here 3 in one of the factors of 18. So I will write 3 under 3. Now let's take all the factors from all the columns. Okay. From this column, I will take 2. And from here, I will take 1, 3. And here 3. And here 2. And here 2. Then multiply 2 times 3, 6, 6 times 3, 18. 18 times by 2, 36. 36 times 2 equal 72. This is the LCM. LCM, I can divide by 18, and I also can divide it by 24. How can I find LCM of 4 and 9? Let's get the factors of 4, 2 times 2. Factors of 9, 3 times 3. Now let's write 4 equals 2 times 2. 9 equals 3 times by 3. You have to change this to be 3 times by 3. Now let's get the LCM. LCM. By take all the columns, all the factors in the columns. 2, then 2, then 3, then 3. So the LCM, it will be 2 times 2, 4. 4 times by 3 equals 12. 12 times by 3 equals 36. So 36 is the LCM of 4 and 9. I can divide 36 by 9, and also I can divide in the same time 36 by 4. Example number 4. Find the GCF and LCM for 8 and 6. Okay, first we will use the first step to get both, to find the factors of 8 and 6. Factors of 8 are 2 times 4. 2 is a prime number. Okay, let's go to 4 and factorize 4. I can get it by multiply 2 by 2. Then go to 6. 6 I can get it by multiply 2 by 3. Now I can write here 8 equal 2 times 2 times 2 and 6. 2 and put 3 out. 2 times by 3. To get the GCF, we take the common only. I have 2 common between 8 and 6, so I will take only 1, 2. So the GCF equals 2. But LCM, I'll take all the numbers in the columns. From this column, I will take 1, 2. From this column, I will take 2. Here, I will take 2 and I'll take 3. So 2 times 2 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. 8 times 2, 24. Okay, the GCF. GCF, I can divide 8 by 2 and 6 also by 2. But LCM, I can divide 24 by 8, and I can divide also 24 by 6. How can I use the Venn diagram to find the LCM and GCF of 12 and 16? Okay, first 12. How can I find the factors of 12? 2 times 6. Okay, 2 is a prime factor. Go to 6. 6, I can get it by 2 times 3. 2 and 3 are prime factors. Let's start with the 16. 4 times 4 and 4. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 2. All these numbers are prime factors. So let's write these two numbers, 12 and 16. I can get 12 when I multiply 2 times 2 times 3, 16. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. GCF, the common only. From this column, I can get 2. From this column, I can get only 2. And here, no common factors, no common, no common. So 2 times 2 is 4. GCF, how can I get it from the Venn diagram? It's in the intersecting area. This is the GCF. But LCM, to get the LCM, we will take all numbers. From this column, I will take 2. From this column, I will take 2. And here I'll take 3. Here, 2. And also 2. 2 times 2, 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 2, 24. 24 times 2, 48. How can I get it from the Venn diagram? Multiply all of these two numbers to get the LCM. LCM is the product of all prime factors which are in the Venn diagram. Question number 6. Find the GCF and the LCM of 4 and 9. Okay, first, and he asks you, are 4 and 9 two relatively prime numbers? So let's see. 4, I can get it by multiply 2 by 2. 9, I can get it by multiply 3 by 3. When I write the factors, 4, 2 times 2, and 9, 3 times 3. GCF, so no common factors. So I will write 1. GCF, the common factor between 4 and 9 is 1. In this case, these two numbers are relatively prime numbers. Why? Because GCF of them equals 1. Now, how can I get the LCM? Take all the factors, prime factors, 2, 2, 3, and 3. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3 equals 12. 12 times 3 equals 36. So the relatively prime numbers, that numbers that have only the GCF equal 1, no other common factors. I'll give you 5 seconds to try to solve this by yourself. Try to solve it by yourself and write it in your copybook. You can check your answer now. Using the Venn diagram to complete, the two numbers represented in the Venn diagram are 45 and 10. How can I get the answer? 3 times 3 equals 9. 9 times 5, 45. And multiply 5 times 2 is 10. The GCF is the common number between this between the two Venn diagrams, or between the Venn diagram. So it will be 5. LCM of two numbers is multiply all of these numbers. 3 times 3 equals 9. 9 times by 10 equals 90. Are these two numbers are relatively prime numbers? Of course, no. Next, two numbers represented in the Venn diagram are 5 times 5 in this circle. 5 times 5, 25. In this circle, 2 times 3 equals 6. But here, 3 times 3 times 5. This is the first circle in the Venn diagram. In the second circle, 5 times 2 equals 10. Now, the GCF, I don't have here any number in this area. So the GCF is 1. LCM, multiply all of these numbers. 5 times 5, 25. Then multiplied by 6 equals, or multiply by 2 first, then 3 equals 120. Are the two numbers are relatively prime numbers? Yes. Why? Because the GCF equals 1. Determine the prime factorization for 12 and 18. It's necessary to create a factor tree for each number. 12, I can get it by multiply 2 times 2 times 3. 18, I can get it by multiply 2 times 3 times 3. Complete. All prime numbers are odd except the number that has only one factor is the prime number has how many factors? What is the multiple of any number? The common factor of all numbers is? What is a prime number between 10 and 15? The factors of 70 equal 2 times 7 times E. What is the value of E? Number E, all prime numbers are odd, except 2 is even number. Number B, the number that has only one factor is 1. Number C, the prime number has 2 different factors. What are these 2 different factors? The 1 and the digit itself. Number D, which number is a multiple of any number? 0. Multiple is the answer of multiplication. It's like the product. So I can multiply 0 by any number and the answer, it will be always 0. 0 times 1 equals 0. 0 times 500 equals 0. 0 times 1 million equals 0. So it's a multiple of any number. Number E, the common factor of all numbers is 1. Why? I can divide any number by 1. Number F, what is the prime number between 10 and 20? It will be 19. 15 is the odd number, but it's not a prime number because I can get it by multiply 3 by 5. 16 is not a prime number, it's even. 18 also is even, it's not a prime number. 19 is a prime number, I can get it by multiply 1 by 19. It has only 2 factors, 1 and 19 itself. Number G, the factors of 70. How can I get 70? 2 times 7 times what? Okay, so 2 times 7 equals 14. 14 times what equals 70? It will be 5. And when I multiply, if I multiply here, 5 times by 2, 5 times 2, that gives me 10. 10 times 7 equals 70. So the value of A is 5. The homework. Please try to think of this question. Sylvia has 21 pencils and 14 erasers. She wants to put them in groups. What is the greatest number of groups that can be made to so that each group has the same number of them? How many pencils will be in each group? How many erasers will be in each group? The answer, you will find it in the next session. Thank you and goodbye.